Hey guys, happy Thursday to everybody. I am actually home for the day. I woke up this morning. I went to bed last night and I had a horrible headache. Took medicine, went to bed, woke up early this morning with my head still pounding and nauseous. And so I decided to stay home. Went back to bed and I am feeling so much better, but I slept a lot today, which was needed clearly. So I'm glad I took the day, didn't try to drag myself into the office today. So now it's in the afternoon. It's I don't know, almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon, something like that. So I feel like I've wasted a lot of my day, but clearly my body needed it. Something was off and now I feel so much better. I'm hoping that the headache stays away. I can still feel it a bit, but I haven't taken any medicine, so I think that's a good sign. I probably a little bit later will take something just to make sure it stays away. Ugh, I don't get headaches like that very often, but man, when I do, it's awful. So I'm here with Monroe. I wanted to come in and make a video because you'll see the topic. Y'all will probably be like, what is going on with her? Like, she's crazy. And yes, of course, I'm a little crazy, but that's okay. So, do our dolls have souls? Okay, so this topic was actually brought up on another channel that I watch, that I follow, My Little Tulip, someone I've known for quite some time. And she was talking about haunted dolls, carrying over into a conversation to do our dolls have souls. And so I thought it was like a super interesting topic, and I wanted to make a video about it, share my thoughts on it, because I am also going to be curious of your thoughts out there, you guys. You as everybody out there as collectors, feel free to, after this video, share your thoughts, post in the comments below if you decide to make a video on it, because this is one of those things that I'd really love to hear other collectors' ideas and thoughts about it, because I'm sure I'm not the only one that feels the way I feel that I'm going to share with you guys. So let me first start off by saying I totally am a believer of ghosts, things being haunted, inanimate objects, having attachments to them. I'm like totally into watching like ghost shows. The Travel Channel has like a bazillion different shows out, like all year round, but especially this month because it's the month of Halloween. So they've like heightened the number of shows that they have that are around like ghosts and that sort of thing. So I'm really into that. I watch them all year around, but this month I'm really watching them. I DVR a lot of them because there's so many shows out there right now, and I don't know, I'm really into it. So anyways, what I think is very interesting about this conversation is, to think that our dolls have a soul. Obviously, we know they're not alive. I know that Monroe is not a living baby, okay? But where my mind kind of goes when I talk about this and when I think about this is that when you bring a special baby home, especially a baby that you bond with immediately, the first step is finding a specific special name that suits. And when I say that suits the baby, it's like we as collectors, not all of us, but a lot of us that I follow, we give our dolls like a personality. We envision in our imaginations what we think these babies would be like if they were living, breathing little human beings. And when I brought Monroe home, before I could actually pick a suitable name for her in my mind, I kind of wanted to get to know her. I kind of thought a lot about, in the time frame that I knew I was bringing her home to when I actually brought her home, I thought about a lot what I think her personality would be should she have been, like if she were a living newborn. And I based that by watching like Sonia's videos. Sonia was her first mommy. She had her for a very short period of time, but she did have videos up on her. But I watched her videos. I saved pictures of her so that I could kind of just keep looking at her, thinking about what I would imagine her personality to be if she were alive. And that's how I came to settle on Monroe for her name. It's something that I thought suited her, in my mind's personality. And how I would envision her and how it would be, if she were a living, breathing baby. And for me, I can't imagine this baby being anything other than Monroe. Because her previous mommy didn't have her but only a couple of weeks, that name didn't stick for me. It didn't seem to suit her. And that's just my own opinion based on how I see and view this baby. So my imagination runs a little wild, you know. And it's also what I like to think of when I'm buying outfits for her, getting accessories for her, like picking the age she would be as a living baby that's captured in this moment of time and her facial expression and body and size and everything. All of it plays a role in the bonding period and the ability to bond with her. And I can tell you that there's a very small number of dolls that I've really, really bonded to over the number of years. Like I have, like there's no other bond like I've had with a previous doll that I have with Monroe. Like she by far tops anything that I've ever felt for another doll. And so by me giving her this little personality that I think that I portray and I share with you in video, I think that you guys have come to know Monroe in a specific way that I intended you guys to kind of get to know. I'm going to air quote, get to know her since I've had her. And I do that by sharing, you know, the outfits that I get for her, the way I handle her, the way that I share her with you guys. I am actually helping portray what personality that I think she would have. And I think that you get that it comes through. I think it comes through in my videos, and I think you guys get how I see her. And so for me, that makes me think that I've given her a little soul as well. Like I don't think that I could imagine her ever being anything other than a Monroe, even if I don't keep her forever. I'm always going to think of her as how I saw her. That's not always been the case for past dolls that I didn't connect completely with, or even dolls that I really liked and connected with once they moved on to new mommies, and if I still followed them. I could totally see their new mommy's personality they gave them, and if they changed the name, like that suited them. It's only like, I would say her and Lucy, who was my one-of-a-kind Janica by Claire a while back. Those are the two that they stick out the most, but there are a handful of other dolls that I've been super connected to that I still see them as what I thought of them when I had them. But you know, I just think it's such an interesting topic, because here's another thing that kind of ties into this. Like, let's face it, what other hobby out there of collectibles can you give a personality to and share in the way that we share them? We fall in love with them, we give them personalities, and like I said, not all collectors do this, but I think a lot of us do. No other hobby can do that if you think about it. So that's what also, to me, makes our hobby so special and unique, which is why I don't care if it ever goes mainstream. I don't care if anybody ever accepts it as a normal hobby, quote unquote. I don't care, because what people don't get is why it's so special to us for many, 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 many reasons. It's emotional. We give little personalities. And I feel like our dolls almost have souls. Like I've given her this little personality and soul. And this is what comes across to you in my videos when I share her. I think you guys totally get who she would be as a baby if she were alive, living, breathing newborn. Totally, I think you guys get it. You guys can share with me if you think I'm way off on this, or if you agree with me. I would really love to hear. Either way, anywhere in between. I just think it's such a cool, interesting topic to talk about. And we don't really delve deep all the time about our dolls and how we feel about them and do they have souls, but I do know that we talk about our dolls having personalities. So the soul thing kind of, to me, it all ties together. And like, I can imagine, I really can 100% imagine her as a living, breathing newborn baby in my house. Like, it's what it feels like. It's the closest thing that I have ever come to of any doll I've ever had. Having her in this nursery, it feels like I have a living little baby in here. And she fools people, and I love that about her. And she just looks like she should breathe. She looks like she should coo. She should make a little sweet newborn baby noise. Like, look at that little face. Like, how can you not love that little face? And I get not everybody loves her. I get it. But I truly adore her. I adore the personality that I see in her. I adore the expression, like what she would be acting like if she were living, like all of that. I just love it. And it's just, she's everything to me, which is amazing. And I still feel that way much longer than a year that I've had her. Like let's see, like she's going on, I've had her for like 16 months. Yeah, that's a long time, guys. In doll collecting years, 16 months to have the same doll and be so connected and in love with, such a rare thing. I feel very happy about that. Like, it blows my mind at how connected I am still to her. And look at her, she's just hanging out. She's in her DockATot. She's totally chilling, you guys. She's got her little Jacquard basic cotton sleeper on with little gray crowns and Eiffel Towers on it, I believe. It's from their basics line, and I think it's very sweet. Very basic, but it's windy. We got torrential downpours yesterday afternoon and into the evening, and today it's just really blustery. It's chilly and it's damp and it's still raining out there, so this was the way to go for her to be comfortable. So that's what she's hanging out in. But I just thought it would be fun to come on and share with you my thoughts on this. I think it's a really super cool topic. So I'm glad that My Little Tulip put it out there. Great video. I hope she sees this one. I did comment under her video. If you aren't already subscribed to her, you should go check out her channel. She has 2 little twin boys and took a break from collecting while she had her babies, and now they're a couple of years old now, and she's kind of back to enjoying her hobby, along with having a very full life with her twins and husband and family. It's wonderful. I'm so glad she's back, and she always has such interesting, unique topics to talk about. So thank you for that. But this is pretty much my thoughts on it, guys. Please feel free to share if you want to make a video about your thoughts on it. And you can call me crazy. Like, some people might think I've gone off the deep end, but I really truly feel this way. I'm not afraid to share that. I realize she's not alive, but I like to imagine what our dolls would be if they had, real personalities. What type of personalities they would have if they were living, breathing babies. And I think that's fun. I think that's the fun of having an imagination, being able to use your imagination with your hobby. I think it just makes it enjoyable and fun. And yeah, that's my thoughts on it, guys. I hope you enjoyed my topic, which is My Little Tulip's topic originally. I hope you enjoyed my thoughts on it, and I hope to see some people either comment your thoughts or make a video, and I would love to watch them. So I'm going to go back to relaxing and making sure that my headache stays at bay. I hope you guys enjoy your Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Hallelujah. And then the weekend is here. So anyways, guys, thank you as always for watching. And Monroe and I will see you all soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.